Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have the first update for you for my deck of padding projects. And as I'm sure you guys all know by now, this was started by Emily from Emily and Max, as well as McGinnis Mama. Both channels are linked down below. And we have a deck of cards that we're working with to find prompts for products that we are trying to use up, hit a certain goal on, any of that. So let's take a look at what I have rolled in. And I'm already realizing that I might not actually know all the prompts that I have for these, but let's see. So first product that I rolled in was my highlighter in this Revolution palette. I am working on this shade right here. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the prompt for this one was, but I don't remember from the top of my head, so I'll make sure to list it somewhere on the screen so you guys can see. I filmed this a little bit late for my intro, so I did not get the full month basically to try and hit a good amount of uses on this. But the highlighter is something that I use pretty much every single time that I do my makeup, and I have used this 15 times. And we're making progress. As I already said last time though, I think it's going to take me all year, if not longer, to get through that highlight, because the progress that I made on it so far is about a year of usage as well. So that's great. Then I have this blush from Revlon here in Thinking of You, which I'm fairly certain was for the Libra prompts, or basically the, like, your star sign. Is that English? I don't know. I'm sure you know what I mean. So I'm a Libra, and pink apparently matches Libras. So I've been trying to get a certain amount of uses on this one because I have a blush that I'm trying to work on more in my Penna palette as well. Two actually that I want to try and get through this year. But this is blush that I have, as you can see, been making some progress on steadily along the last couple of years in different projects. And my goal is to use this one 30 times, and right now I have used it 10 times since last time. I think that's going to be my goal, just to make sure that I'm not too distracted from my other one. I want to use this 10 times, which means that I can roll this out in 2 months from now. But I won't have to go too crazy trying to get those 30 uses in one go, because it would distract me too much from my other blush. Then, fairly certain that I had to prompt something glowy. And for that I ended up going with this guy, which is Pink Frost, a NYX lip gloss. And I've used this a few times. I did put it on my lips right now because I already marked it as something that I was going to use today, and I didn't use it just yet, so I thought I'd just quickly put it on to make sure that my markings at least are correct. I was going to use it later in the day, but yeah. Whenever I use this, I think I use it at least once, sometimes a little bit more. I've got 5 uses on this guy right now because I've been focusing in more on the Catrice powder polish that I have in here as well. So with those 5 uses, I feel like I cannot really see any progress. I've tried to like shine through this with a flashlight because like the product kind of keeps sticking up here, and I don't really see it being a lot lower yet. But 5 uses or 5 days of use, yeah, that's not loads yet, and there is a lot of product in here. So sadly enough, not a whole lot of progress that I can show you on this one. Then we had, I'm fairly certain, like a cream or liquid product, and for that I decided to go with my NARS lipstick in Orgasm. This is where we are at with that one, and you will be able to see in the close-up as well. I did manage to make some progress on this one. I used it 11 days, and I do tend to reapply this because this is kind of my day-to-day lipstick at the moment. It's easy to put on without having to worry about whether I've put on too much or too little or anything like that. So it's a really nice and easy one to work through on a day-to-day basis. And yeah, little bit of progress made. We definitely have a little bit of work to do on this one still, but I'd be curious to see what a full month of usage, although the full month is February in this case, but that's 3 days less. So what a full month of usage is gonna give us, because I'm hoping I can finish that one off as well in the next 2 to 3 months. Once again, it depends on how my life is going to change once the baby is here, because we're getting close. At this point, it's 5.5 more weeks until my due date. So yeah, let's see. Anyway, then I had this Catrice powder polish as well that I've deep polished in here because the doe foot broke. This one I put on every single morning before I do anything else. Or not before I do anything else. I do this like when I do my makeup, I put this on my lips. That's the first thing during the day. It's a red, but it's like a glossy type of, like almost lip glossy red. So it's not an in your face type of red. This was an affordable product. If I didn't mention it yet, I don't remember if I did. And well, I'm making my way through this slowly but surely. I think when I'm going to take a picture, you won't be able to see much of a difference yet because I took it from the top and the bottom is still completely covered. I do feel like I'm getting close to like the product not being able to spread out completely anymore though. So hopefully by next month you will be able to see some proper progress. And then the month after I can finish this one off. So that would mean that I have at least 2 products in here that I can roll out in 2 months from now. But these were the 5 products that I have been working on, which shows you that I'm not rolling anything out today. I wasn't expecting to either, so that's fine. But as I've said before, I'm doing this project Emily style, which means that I am gonna get a new prompt out of these cards today and add 1 more product to the project. I will do this every single month, but if I use up 2 products and I'm already at like 6, 7, 8, whatever, I will go up to a max of 5. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. So, cards have been shuffled. Let's see what card we're gonna end up with. This is the Queen of Hearts, which I'm fairly certain I had last time as well. Which means that I can pick anything from the suit, right? Pick your space. Yeah, so I can pick anything from the red prompts right now, which in this month's rotation are glittery, concealer, favorite brands, primer, influenced, warm tone, blush, mini/sample, or indie. I have a few potential ideas. Some of them are like gimme products, but maybe that's fine since I won't have anything else that I'm rolling out next month, I'm fairly certain. So let me have a think about this and I'll be back with you guys in a second. Okay, here we are again, and I've decided, because I have 2 like very, very, very gimme products that I could roll in, I'm just gonna go with 2. So technically I'm rolling in 2 different prompts, but I know I will have both of these finished within a week at the longest. First one is a mini/sample. I did receive a package from one of our, they're not drugstores, like it's kind of our version of an Ulta or something like that. And in that package was a tiny sampler for a perfume. I don't have a lot of samples, but this is Alien by Thierry Mugler, Alien Goddess. Which is a different version. I have like the original Alien as one of my perfumes here, so I know I like the scent. I'm very curious to try this one out. So I will do that over the next month basically, and that is 1 prompt done. I don't think I can get more than 1 use out of this. Maybe 2, since it's a, I think it's a Eau de Parfum, yeah, Eau de Parfum Intense even, so it will be like very clearly smelling of something. So that is product number 1 that I'm rolling in. And for something glittery, I've decided to also roll in my NYX Pigment in Yellow Gold. I really have barely anything left in here, but I've been working on this in different projects throughout the last 2 years or so, I think. And I think it would be a shame not to actually officially finish it off in a project. So I decided I'm just gonna roll this one in as well. And I think I have maybe a week. Like there barely is anything in here, but it's a pigment, so I know I shouldn't assume I'm gonna have this done in 1 or 2 uses. Maybe a week of product left in here if I use this on the daily. So yeah, that is that one. And that is all for today. Yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye bye.